Hello, Arvada. I'm Mayor Mark Williams. I'm thrilled to introduce you to a new face on City Council. Lauren Simpson was elected in November as the council member for District 2. Lauren, we're thrilled to have you, and we want to hear a little bit about you today. But first of all, I understand you sort of fell in love with Arvada in a great way. Tell us about that.
We were living in downtown Denver in the Lodo area, and I'm not going to lie, it was not for us. We had lunch at a restaurant called Brown, which is now the location of Homegrown Tap and Dough. And yeah, it was one lunch, and we had fallen absolutely in love with Old Town. We saw 3 houses that day. We put an offer on one, we got it, and we moved out there 2 months later.
Now, I understand you work downtown, and we'll talk a little bit about that. But tell us how you usually get to downtown.
I take the G line 4 days a week. I work from home on Mondays, and then Tuesday through Friday, I take the G line downtown, and I love it. It's great.
Tell us a little bit about your background and your career.
So my background is actually in international relations. I have my master's in that. Nowadays, I am a foreign policy and diplomatic officer for the government of Canada. And yes, I am American, but what that means is I help facilitate bilateral relations at the state and regional levels between the US and Canada.
Did that play a role in why you ran for city council?
It did. So a lot of things kind of got me into the city council race. It wasn't just one thing. It was it was that it was going to be an open seat. Mark McGough did a absolutely tremendous job, but when I saw that he was retiring, I got a little interested. And in addition, as I like to tell people, I think it's no secret that politics have gotten really toxic of late, and I don't like that at all. I tend to be a fairly optimistic person by nature, and so I was like, you know, I work in diplomacy. I work all across the political spectrum with everyone from, as I like to joke, from Jared Polis to Sam Brownback, so it covers quite a range. I have a 3-year-old daughter, and I wanted to just help shape the community for her, to make it the kind of community that I don't just want to raise her in, but that she's going to want to come back to and raise her own daughter in.
I know you campaigned very hard. I know you went door to door canvassing for votes. Tell us what you heard on the campaign trail.
Everyone wants a safe community, everyone wants good roads, and everyone wants our really beautiful shared spaces. As we have already talked about, Old Town is truly a special place, and that is one of the most unifying things I've heard across the doors from everyone in our community, is how important our parks are, how important Old Town is, and why Arvada is such a great place to live is that we have that small town charm inside of a big metro area, and it just seems to really resonate with everyone in our community, and they love it.
Lauren, what are some of your priorities moving forward?
Just continuing to work with you, Mr. Mayor, and all of our partners at, for instance, Aura or at the county, to help drive some affordable housing projects forward so that we have housing options for all of our residents who want to work and be a part of our community. I also want to support our local businesses. Both my parents were small business owners, so that's really important to me. And then just protecting our shared spaces for our families.
What do you want the citizens of Arvada to know about you and to expect from you?
I'm here, talk to me, and I'm happy to get to know everyone and come see what you guys do and what you're passionate about.
Lauren, we're thrilled to have you on City Council. We're thrilled that you bring a new face and some new ideas, new viewpoints, a different way of looking at some things, and we need that. I think that's important for us as a council and for the benefit of the citizens of Arvada.
Agreed.
So thank you. We're thrilled to have you. And we're looking forward to shaping the future of Arvada together.
Together.